Divine Masculine and Divine Feminine, because I know it's mostly you up in here, booski. What's up, everybody? Welcome to my channel, Amitrippinornawtarotbooking Not Tarot. My name is Cockfrost, but you could call me the Ghetto Nun. So Divine Masculine, yes, I'm here to do the what the fuck is up with your reading for the next 7 days. I do cuss in my readings and give no fucks about it, so if you do, please get the fuck on. I do start all of my cards upright in my deck. I don't believe in starting out with reversals because that's some bullshit. Also, I did pre-shuffle, but I did not lay any cards down just yet. We're going to do it together. Please keep in mind this may or may not resonate with every single Divine Masculine. Get no fit nuts. Info for private readings will be below the video. Please take the time to check out our community board. It's like the farmer's market for all the nuns and high priests where they have their businesses, purposes, gifts, etc., posted. If you'd like to submit your business for the bulletin board, please check the info in the description box below the video. If you find that the convent is not for you, please look for the nearest exit mark. Get the fuck on. Watch it on the way out. Hit the alley. You'll be back in Tarot Land. Thank you to everyone for all the bookings, donations, likes, subscribes, comments, shares, purchases to my website, and pledges to my Patreon. I love you, ta. What's up, Divine Masculine? Happy Saturday, Sunday. For y'all that see it on Patreon, happy Saturday. For y'all that see it on YouTube, happy Sunday, or whatever day you're listening to it. Anyway, I don't really know what's going on with you, to be honest with you. Something about a friend group or a group of people or some group that swears that they're telling, I don't know. Like, these stories are getting annoying. I'm gonna be honest with you, but I don't even know where we're going, so let me calm the fuck down, okay? Yeah, I got real annoyed right before I did your reading, or right before I started your reading. I don't know why, though. So maybe that is the message. But yeah, something about you could be a part of this group, or something about a group of people. It's not a big group, it's a small group. This would be an intimate group, and not necessarily in a sexual way, but just an intimate group, like no more than 3 people, okay? This could be a bunch of people swearing to keep a secret, never telling something, or something like that. But somebody out here is lying about something, okay? In this group. They're gonna not stay silent. So look, something gets out, and only a couple of people know, okay? And somebody's gonna be like, did you say something? And both people are, or somebody's gonna ask. There's one person out of this group at like 3 is what it feels like. It's gonna ask the other 2, did you tell somebody this? Did you tell somebody that? Both of them are gonna swear, no, I did not do that. Somebody lying, G. Okay? They're willing to throw somebody under the bus for this. Okay? I don't know who gets thrown under the bus. It could be you, or they try to. I don't know if they accomplish this. That's why I got so annoyed or irritated and shit. Okay? Because I'm like, what is this? The feeling that I'm getting, yes, some bullshit. Okay? Some bullshit. Okay? Oh, wait. You could be the one that people decided to throw under the bus, my G. I don't know if you, I don't know if you're a part of this group. You could be. So they could be like a group of 3, and then you're just somebody on the outside. Maybe you were part of this group, but you was like 3.5. You know what I mean? Like they really did. Not saying you gave 0.5% energy, but maybe these people wasn't really fucking with you like that. You know, like you thought they were. Or however this goes. You figure it out, buddy. Okay? Is what this is. And like it's kind of like you're not part of the whatever group anymore, so it's easier to just blame everything on you, you know, now that you're not around. That's what this kind of feels like too. So I don't even know. I wasn't expecting it. Yeah, maybe that's your energy where you got annoyed with these people and you just like dipped out and left, you know what I mean? And it's like, or you don't like connect with them like that, or you don't talk to them, or they don't know your business. It could be something like that where you keep it, you know, like real casual with these motherfuckers, or real like business. If it's business, we here to talk about the kid, then I talk about the kid. If it's a baby mama situation, like it feels real like flat. And because people don't know shit, or you're not around, it feels like people can like blame things on you, and most of us don't care. Like, man, they can say I did it or whatever. We don't care anymore. But this is like, it could be something serious though. Like some shit you have no idea, you know? Like somebody like, I don't know, loses some money and somebody says that you stole it. And you like, I wasn't nowhere around. Like, what? I ain't even involved in that. You know, and now people looking for you type shit. It's giving me this type of energy where something could get like real dangerous. Somebody's willing to sacrifice you or throw you under the bus, G, I'm telling you. Or you, Divine Feminine. I don't know. I wasn't expecting it, okay? Especially if it got something to do with some money, or you live in Las Vegas, or you like to gamble. Be aware, G. Okay, something to do with some money. I don't know if this message is gonna go for the whole damn thing, but we'll see. Somebody's scared of the devil. That's why they do it. Or they're a slave to the devil, but they still scared of him. That's why they throw you under the bus. Probably. Somebody scared of the boss. The Dark Lord boss and shit. Whatever vessel it done took. I don't know. Let me see. Let's move on. Anyway, give me some messages here for Divine Masculine. How he'll be feeling about himself and the energy he's going to be in the next 7 days. Yeah, Dirty Dawl. It's North Node too. Well, I guess either way, but I guess that would kind of be North Node. I don't know why that would be. That's when the pink thing come out. That's like when you can't control something. You just get that damn excited you can't control yourself. Or that scared. Or that excited. Or that, I don't know. It could be horny, but it's giving me like to explain the energy of why someone would do that. You know what I mean? Throw someone under the bus or do them like that. It's like they get that scared that they just automatically do it. It's like, you ever seen dogs and they get so excited they just pee? You know? It's like this type of energy. It's like they just do it. They don't even think about it. They don't think about going outside, going to the pad, or nothing. They just pee on the floor and shit. That's like what this is. That's how somebody turned on you. It was like just their instinct to just throw your name in that shit. Or say you did it. Or say something was your fault. Or something like that. Okay? Oh, wow, bro. Yeah, and God guided you. This is my God getting your hand card. Okay, getting you up out of somewhere. Like, come with me, child. Time to go. Yeah. That's why I said you were like a 3.5 member or whatever this is. Yeah, you weren't really part of this, or you never were. I don't know. Or maybe you were full. Maybe it was all 4. Using this as an example, it was 4 people. And something you were guided to leave. So it left the 3 people and shit. So now they just say you did everything that went wrong was your fault. Or this like some people getting investigated for a crime and shit. And they're like, well, the only person that's not kicking it no more acting funny is Divine Masculine. So maybe he the one that told. And there's somebody in the crew that's sitting right there talking to him that told. That's what it says. Somebody is using your name to say that something happened, G. And if the person that did that shit is sitting across from the person who's telling them that it's you, G. Okay? Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Yeah, God definitely separated you from whoever, whatever this is, or he will, and keep you far, far away from this shit. And you're going to end up hearing about whatever this is, okay? When you're far away from it, or that's why you've been kept far away from it, because whatever someone's trying to accuse you of, you were so far away that there's proof if there was proof required. You know, if proof is required from you in whatever situation, you could prove that you were nowhere near this shit. Or you weren't involved or something. I don't know if this is a crime or what. They very vague. Oh, wait, give me another one. Cause I'm saved by the bell. Yep, it's exactly what I said, G. But that's God doing that. Yeah, you could. This like kind of like my getting stumped out in the casino card type of card. But this is also the differences between us: Republicans, Democrats, Crips, Bloods, rich, poor, black, white. You know what I mean? Whatever it is, that's like what this card represents. But I feel like you were saved by the bell. I'm telling you, you were saved by the bell by actually being involved in something. But on the other hand, this is people are involving you in this. So people are lying on you. But this is a specific lie about you being involved or doing something or something that went wrong. It's easy to blame on you because you're not there anymore. So this could be an old job you had. You know what I mean? And it's like you don't work there anymore. And it's like a week later and they're like, what's going on with the servers, this and that? And they like, you say your name is Brian. They're like, oh yeah, well you know where Brian doesn't work here anymore, so he could have mixed up all the wires and all this other shit. And that motherfucker mixed up all the wires. Whoever's saying that, they went in there touching shit. It's just easier to blame it on you because you're not there to defend yourself or to say anything, or it's just there. Somebody out here is scary. They can't say, oh, you know what I mean, I accidentally plugged in the wrong thing and it made the server go all crazy. I'm in the middle of fixing it right now. Nah, they gonna be like, man, Brian left it all fucked up when he left here, G. Yeah, it's just like some old crazy shit. You know, in that case, it wouldn't matter because it's just, well, it might matter. Because if you use that job for a reference and say they get that person, the boss on the phone, and your new job asks, well, how was Brian when he worked there? Well, I mean, he did leave the server room a mess, but I mean, he was a good worker, and you didn't even leave the server room a mess. Like, where is this coming from? That's like what this is, G. Somebody on that sabotage. They are. They're straight on the sabotage. Sabotage. Yeah. Somebody's name is Sean. Give me another one here. Yeah, the moon. They keep coming out this way too. Something about a baby too, obviously. But this is a new baby. So you could be a father, a new father. Congratulations, divine masculine. But I don't like that the pink thing came out with the dog. You know, I don't like that when babies are conceived like that. You know, if it was like a family, the family card coming out, I'd be like, oh, how cute, y'all bringing the baby home. Y'all got a lot of them. Okay, but it's a new baby in town. But this is like a horn dog. You know what I mean? That's like my skip it card, and that's also Saved by the Bell. So some of y'all avoided something. Maybe it's a woman that just have a lot of children. This could be something like that, and God guided you away from this woman. It could be something like that, and the woman could be pinning a baby on you. Say you met a woman or whatever, you know what I mean, and y'all could have smashed, right? And let's say y'all lived in the same state and then you moved away. You never talked to this woman again, but she a promiscuous woman, right? So she out there sleeping with other people during the time that you were sleeping with her, and she have a baby. And she say that the baby yours because you been had moved from Philadelphia. That's what I heard. Like, you know, you ain't never seen this woman again. So it's just easier to say that, you know, oh, that's my baby's daddy. You know, whatever your name is. And, you know, it's like because she's ashamed of who the real baby daddy is that really still live in Philadelphia. Or them two could really know. There's some shit like that, you know. That is not your baby, but he go along with it for some weird reason. I don't know. It's something strange going on. Yeah, something is wrong. Hell yeah. Ghostbusters. I don't know. Run DMC. I don't know. Or somebody could be running. I don't know. You could be an MC. Somebody could be from Washington, D.C. or Maryland. Because that's what I'm getting from that. Somebody may run there, or I don't know. Maybe you running for mayor or something. Side note, or governor, or shit, I don't know. You could be a politicianess. Anyway, you sure do got a lot of kids. Shit now. Okay, let's move on. I still feel like somebody could be trying to throw you into, like I said, this group. You could have been the fourth member. I don't know. And now you just went silent, moon card or something like that. I'm telling you, it's something you're not around anymore where your name is still being thrown around in some situation. I don't know if you know this though, because the moon card is kind of left in the dark. Like what? You know what I mean? Like, how the hell am I? The kid is not my son, is what you would say. Right? Me and her only, you know what I mean? We met at the club, this and that. It's like a woman, I don't know, G. Something about a woman pinning a baby on a man that she never gonna see again or never, you know what I mean? Like, it's possible it could be your kid, but it could be 4 other people's kids. And the probability that it's the other 4 people's kids is more of a higher probability. Because I feel like they live around this woman. Like, you could have been stopping through. This like you just stopping through a town or whatever. I don't know why you just, you know, using this as an example. But this is like you stopping through a town, or you lived like I said, you lived somewhere temporarily and you didn't stay long. But you met somebody there and y'all, you know what I mean? And she have a baby. And she says that it's your baby, but it's not. I don't know. I mean, you are a great person. Not saying to pin a baby on, but I mean, if you had to, I'd be like, yeah, I'd rather say that he my baby daddy than Rodney my baby daddy. You know, it could be something like that, but you have no clue, bruh. Okay? Or maybe you do. I don't know. Some 30 dog out here just create a bunch of children and then skip over them. Like, forget all about them and shit. They all over the place and shit. All different colors and everything. And then just about to have a new one. So I know that's not you. Divine masculine, okay? I know that's not you. Not with your pink thing hanging out like that, okay? No ma'am, no ham, or sir. Yeah, somebody out here think it's cute to be like reckless or I don't know, G. Or I don't know what they doing. Okay? Somebody does have a real cute baby though. This could be a African American baby or a Caucasian baby. It's a cute little baby though. Or it's a little mixed baby. This person, whoever just throw their seed around, they don't discriminate at all. So it's all different types of hues of baby. Okay? All different skin tones of baby and shit. For real. But they are cute, but somebody don't ever come check on them. It's a man, I feel like. With the pink thing, it's a man. Oh, wow. But because of the intuitive message about somebody accusing you of something, I feel like for a lot of y'all, this can just be like some dirty ass shit. You know what I mean? That's going on in some group. Somebody could be like accusing you of doing something. They showing me like a frat house or some shit like that. And something went on with some people there. I don't know. But somebody throwing you up in there like, oh yeah, I think Billy was here. Like, no the fuck Billy wasn't. Like, what the fuck? You know, like this type of shit. I don't know what went on at a party, at a house, but this is some shit like that. And I feel like people know you weren't there, but it's like people were so drunk and high, or it's just easier to throw you in the shit. Maybe they wasn't that drunk and high. It's like it's just easier to throw you in some shit. And now you gotta prove that you weren't involved or some shit. I don't know, bro. Okay? Ooh-wee. This could be some court shit too. And you already know how that go. So good luck, my friend, with that. This like trying to prove your innocence is what I'm saying. Wow. Put some on the dirty dog. Yeah, the source. You got God here. But why is he coming out with the pink thing coming out? Unless he the one just doing something impulsively all of a sudden. But I don't think that's God. Honestly, I don't. I don't know what that card is representing, because this is, I swear to tell the truth and all this, but then this is, but you know, I have my fingers crossed at the same time. Somebody swears to tell the truth, but they be lying. But of course, you know, I have my fingers crossed. Yeah, this could be a politician. I don't know. This could be a politician, a preacher, a husband, a wife, a boss, a something, okay, that swears by something. They took an oath to do something, but they lying. This could be a vow, a wedding vow. You know what I mean? I stand before God. Like I said, this could be, maybe this is the real God. I couldn't really tell what it was till I saw this card. This could be putting your hand on the Bible. And I swear, pretty much energy. They lying, but of course, you know, they had their fingers crossed. Somebody here is, yeah, so somebody, I'm telling you, somebody could be throwing you under the bus, and somebody like put that on your mama, that it was divine masculine. They like, oh my mama, G. On my mama. It was him. I think it was him. I saw him. They lying. Somebody like, bro, yeah, I was about to say, it must be like dire. Look, yeah, it's a moida. It could be a moida. Okay, this could be interrogation. Okay, la policía. Okay, I don't know. Somebody could be across the border. Okay, you need to bring your ass back to America if you are American. Okay, it's too many Spanish words. Some of mine made up. Okay. And some of them are legit. Ooh. Some about group sex as well. Because the Hierophant could be like a group or an organization. A company. That's also social media. Okay? It's like the Hierophant. But the pink thing coming out. So this could be addicted to something like that. A social media or working. This could be working, but it's giving me, I don't know. But it could be a job though too. So like they're like, oh, divine masculine, can you come in? And on instinct, you like, yeah, I'll be there. It's like, you know, because you get to the money, but it's like, you know, like just instinct. It's like you can skip a day, G, and rest. It's night time. Moon card. It's something like that. I don't know. I don't know how that's throwing you under the bus or that people just assume you'll be there. Maybe, yeah. It's like people having conversations about you and rooms you're not in, and usually people take that as a plus, but it's also taking me as somebody like discussing like how to manipulate something. Like they know you that well. You know? Like we'll just call him, tell him to ask him to pick up a few hours. He doesn't know that the machine is broke. When he starts working, he'll figure out the machine is broken, then let him figure it out. He'll call and he'll try to fix it. We ain't got to do shit. Yeah, it's like this type of shit. And they're like, hey, guy, can you come in? Randy called out sick today. And you're like, sure, I'll come in. And boom, got your ass. Now you come in or whatever. About an hour in your shift, you realize the machine broke. And you're the only one there. And they're like, oh, guy, what'd you do? How'd you break it? Knowing damn well that motherfucker was broke before you got there. It's like it's easier to blame shit on you. Maybe it's not a blame thing, but maybe it's easier to like put you in the situation because they know you'll fix it or you'll get out of it. You know what I mean? When it's really their job to do so. It's something like that. All I know is God is removing you from that shit. Okay? It's been going on long enough here. Okay? And this damn show something about some sex group here. Or a group of people that want you to be involved in some sexual shit, G. Okay? I see you skipping that. Okay? Like, I gotta go to work because I'm saved by the bell. I don't know how you saved by the bell, G, but, or you left Philadelphia just in time. Shout out to Philly, okay? I don't know why they keep mentioning that state, but that's what they said. You left Philadelphia just in time. So I don't know. Or somebody's name could be Philip, Phil. Somebody could be eating a Philly cheesesteak. I don't know, okay? I know y'all ain't still smoking Phillies. Wow, throwback. Anyway, put something on the Say About the Bell. Skip it. Some of y'all, if you have a pet, this pet is like got some divine energy on them. That's why they so damn hyper if they are. Like, you know what I mean? Always in your, or you carry the divine energy and your pet is just attracted to it. Whether you have a cat or a dog, like they could be like really on you and shit, like excited. Like, I ain't went nowhere but to the bath. You could go to the bathroom, G, come out, your dog excited or your cat excited or some shit like that. Yeah, it's your energy. You may not pay no attention to it and just chalk it off as like, you know, that motherfucker crazy. Like some shit like that. But they really like pick up on your light or your aura or something like that. Okay? They like know. I don't know if they know you're the mother or the father or the, I don't know. That's for somebody in the pet, okay? If the pet just start going crazy like you've been, like, you know, off fighting wars for 7 years and ain't seen them. And you literally just went to the kitchen, grabbed the popcorn, came back to the room and shit. It's like, damn, Fluffy. Yeah, okay? So, anyway. Put something on Say By the Bell, skip it. Breaking news, my ninjas, but it came out reverse. Yeah, because you ain't a part of that. It's not breaking news. Irrelevant people. It's something about you not being a part of something. Maybe wasn't nothing popping there. It's like every time I come here, y'all talking the same shit. Ain't no breaking news around here. That's some real shit. It's like hanging out with a group of people and shit. You don't even want to talk about whatever the fuck, or you don't pick up the phone, or you don't call them and shit, because it ain't breaking news, my ninjas. You know what I mean? It's the same shit you did before. Whoever that is, yeah. Maybe this is somebody or people that you used to hang out with just because it was like a habit, you know, or talk to. This could be your own family and shit. It's like I just talk to them just, you know, because we always talk, you know, after work or on the way home from work and shit. But that shit's starting to get on my nerves because they don't be talking about, it's like them talking about, I don't know what they talking about, G. They talking about nothing. Probably. Okay? It's not breaking news. I feel like you're... Yeah, and whoever this is, if we use that as an example, say it's somebody you just stopped talking to because they don't really be talking about shit, or they talk about the same shit, you don't talk to them no more. And then this is somebody that'll tell someone else and shit like, oh yeah, ever since I ain't talked to Divine Masculine, this and this and this happened. You know, he ain't called. You know, don't know if I need to get picked up. I was going to, or somebody be like, I was going to invite him somewhere, but he ain't calling, he ain't picking up the phone. They wasn't going to invite you nowhere, G. It's just easier to put that in the story when people ask, well, why you ain't talked to Divine Masculine in a while? Like, I don't know, but I was trying to hook him up with a job, and he acting funny and all that. No, they wasn't about to hook you up with no job. You damn sure acting funny, though. But it's because ain't shit happening over there, okay? It's not, G. It's just not. It's like people want to like make you look bad so they can look better and shit, you know. But it's like weird though. Like it's like weird ass circumstances, you know. When we hear people say that, it's like they want to like, you know, make my shit look smaller. And I mean, I guess that's what it is. But usually we think about it in like a materialistic way. But this on some whole other shit, my G. This like I don't know, G. I can't even. I feel like you already know what's up. It's like like people want to make it out like, oh, you missed out. now that you don't deal with them or some shit like that. But wasn't shit happening over there? Like, you know what I mean? Ain't nothing about to happen up over there. You ain't missing out on nothing. It's like, yeah, I wanted him to get this money with me, but this, that, and the other. Man, you wasn't getting no money, G. So I don't know. So this person, whoever this is, or these people are that talk like that, they doing this for another person or some other group of people, so they can look good in front of them. So other people could ask this person or these other people, where your boy at? Where Divine Masculine at? And it's like, man, he been acting funny, saying shit I said. I was trying to get him to come and roll with us to come get this whatever the fuck, because they want to look good in front of the other people and shit. That's like what this is. This for like suckers and shit, like fucking clowns, for real, that you don't hang out with, okay? This could be like some, I don't know where you know these people from, okay? Told you about coming over here messing with these people. Yeah, some of y'all this could be the hood. Hierophant, like I said, organization, like a whole group, you know? Or like I said, a fraternity or some type of group. This could be a golf club people, the boat people, the fishing people, I don't know. But they boring as fuck when y'all fish and golf. Or they take the fun out the shit, you know what I mean? Or, you know, this like the broke one and shit, you know? Like, you can't even rent a golf cart. You walk in, we all driving golf carts because you can't rent one. Like, bro, you know? So you just stop asking them to come. Or you just don't even care about getting invited. Maybe it's more than one that go to the golf course all broke. You know, you can't go there broke, okay? People don't know, but you can't go. I mean, you can, but it's not preferable, okay? Anyway, so you don't care if they don't invite you to go golfing anymore because nobody has money. You're always the one with the money and everybody cramming in your golf cart. Using this as an example, right? So now you don't show up anymore to golf. You're like, man, I won't be. You don't even tell them. You're just not showing up Sundays and Saturdays. This like them asking like, oh, where's Divine Masculine at? And they're like, oh, you know, he having problems with his lady and shit, so she probably on his ass and that's why he can't come. No, you motherfuckers broke, okay? Or you niggas ain't really here to play golf and shit. And I'm on some real shit. But whatever. That's why I said people just make it. It's like it's easier to throw something on you and shit to make them feel better about what they lacking and shit. That's who this is, G. You've been removed from whoever this is, but I feel like it's deeper than that. I feel like whatever's going on is deeper than that. I'm just giving you examples of what type of energy this is. Because I don't feel like you give a fuck about golfing. You know, I don't feel like all this will be. I mean, it could come out. You know, we get on rando shit here. So I guess. You know, but I just feel like more important things are going on, or the fact that this is coming out like that. Like I said, somebody could be pinning a baby on you or a crime or saying, you know what I mean? I don't know. You may want to look into him like trying to throw something off your way. Throw something. What is this? What are y'all saying? Like put scent on your trail. Something like that. Throw their scent off as your scent on a trail or something. They showing me a dog sniffing something, okay? And it's like somebody put your clothes there because you left your clothes in Philadelphia when you moved. And they like, let's just throw that nigga shit in the woods. You know what I mean? Make it out like he did it. Smear Jane Doe's blood in it and just, you know. It's like being, yes, framed for some of y'all. Yes, be aware, G, in the next 7 days. Yeah, this being framed. Hold on, my lemonade. Luckily, things aren't far in this house. Yeah. Be aware of being framed, my G. It could be for the smallest thing. Like I said, this could be a work mishap. So if we use the machine thing where they called you in to come do the extra hours and they knew the machine was broke, but it's easier to say you broke it because it was on your shift, technically, is what they're going to say. This will be like you getting written up, G. And they know damn well that machine had problems. Whoever was supposed to take the shift that didn't come to work, that's who it really would have been on, or whoever was before. This is like, it's just easier to blame you, G. I don't know why. And you already got a lot on your plate, is what it says. Who went on this moon? This reading weird. No wonder I got so irritated. That's some bullshit. Who went on this moon here? Yeah, you ain't no liar. The truth is, whatever the truth is, you wasn't there, you didn't do it, that ain't your baby, whatever the hell. Officially unable to tell a lie. But this actually will be a liar, actually reversed. So I take that back. Somebody out here is lying. But it's who I said, though. I feel like you're not a liar, yes, what I said, but this is, I guess, let me see where you are. Because this is, you know somebody lying. This could be a woman that knows somebody lying. Or it's the woman I said, no, she lying, G. Okay? Somebody could have said that they could have you deactivated, okay? Perished from the planet. Like, I can make him perish, and that's a damn lie, okay? Somebody could be saying that they can make you leave or making up some reason about why you left. I don't know, something like that. It's a lie. You know, it's hard to figure out what a lie is because it's a lie. Shit, they could be saying any damn thing. But you're not surprised about this liar. It ain't breaking news. God's going to come through for you, divine masculine, divine feminine. Just so you know, side note from whatever we talking about, whatever you've been wanting God to step in on, he's going to. And you're not going to be surprised. You know, he don't tell a lie. God's words never return to him void. So whatever he been telling you, he's going to do that shit. Side note from everything we just talked about. That's totally like a whole nother page, okay? But it's an important page. Let's move on. I want to know where you are. Where is he in this? Oh, damn. Hold on, buddy. That's too many, but you got the girls, all Paul. Your name could be Nathan. Somebody a dog. Something about the dog pound. Okay. Somebody could be going to the dog pound, rescuing a dog, or I hope you ain't surrendering a dog. But somebody could be taking, you could have found a stray dog and just dropped it off. I don't know. Something about the dog pound. Yeah, divine feminine, you had that. The drama card and then the temperance card. So I don't know. That's too many to be trying to figure out right now when I want to know where you are. You everywhere and shit, okay? Maybe you could be taking a break from social media and trying to get yourself together, or taking a break from these people. Like I said, they full of drama and shit. That's why I said ain't shit popping over here. Ugh, it's always some drama at this motherfucker. Like, I'm going to take a break from y'all. Or y'all ain't got no money, or I'm sick of hanging out with y'all, whatever. I need to, this is the temperance, balance my shit out, spend more time with my kids, shit, something. It's like you could be doing better things, but wherever this is that you separate from, it's still drama going on, but it's like they're still throwing you in it. And you could have been gone for a while, G. Like, or you don't pay no attention to these people, or these ain't your friends no more, or you ain't hung out with them in years and shit. It's like you're still the topic of conversation and shit, but I feel like people throwing you, let me see where you at. I feel like people throwing you under the bus, though. I really do. Every night I rush to my bed is what that card is. That's my leaf blower Beyonce card. Okay, the Hermit is what that is. That's turn the lights on. Yeah, so you separated from this. The Hermit separates from something because he knows what's going on. Smart enough to know. The light came on for you. So shit, if I go golfing with them, shit, they gonna always be crammed in my cart. We ain't gonna roll out, you know what I mean? And I'm just using the golf scenario, but it's like you could be with a group of people that golf, and it's like two to a golf cart. This like 5 motherfuckers all in your golf cart, G. Like, can I use your club? This type of shit. And then you don't want to kick it with them no more, and they like, yeah, he been acting funny. What, bitch? You was acting funny, bitch. How you come to the golf course empty-handed? No money, no card, no clubs, no balls, no nothing. Like, what, you be acting funny? Yeah, that's like what this shit is. If we don't use this as an example, you see exactly what's going on and you separate. Like, I'm good, and you too old for this shit. The Hermit older, so whatever age you are, you feel like you too old to be dealing with whatever the hell this shit is. Okay, bro. What's at the bottom? Survey says, yeah, wolves in sheep's clothing. I feel like people that you could have cordially separated from, or you just, there wasn't really no beef. It's just, or you grew apart, or you something like that, or you moved away, or you got married, or you got a really good job. You can't spend time with whatever or do whatever this is. People throwing your name all in the motherfucking mud, G. Okay, mudslinging is what I heard. And you wouldn't even think that. I mean, you would, because it say you're not surprised, because this will be like people that do that shit to other people. But it's like you're not around, so now you're other people. You feel me? Now you're the other people and shit. Oh, wow. Yeah, I feel like you got bigger problems, and not like problems, but it's like real, like responsibilities going on. So it's like hanging out with people that have real responsibilities like I do is a better time. You know what I mean? Because we're just on the same frequency, as opposed to people that just live off of other people and shit. You know what I mean? It's like, I don't need the extra tab, bro. I don't need the extra beers on my bill and shit. Like, no thanks. It'd be nice if I had friends that where we split it and you buy around, I buy around. It's like you always buying rounds and shit. And then they wonder why you don't come to the bar no more. And they're like, well, you know, he was depressed and all this other shit. No, you motherfuckers broke. That's why he don't come to the, what? People got their noiva. People got their noiva. Put one more down here for where he is. More on your plate than you can handle. Yeah, I don't need to feed all y'all or be a part of this, and it's a lot is what this is. But I feel like for some reason you carry the burden or the brunt of it. I don't know. It may not be like a financial thing, or you may not be like providing, but shit, it's your time. You know, just like hanging out or working at a job where you feel like you're not getting nowhere and shit. You know? And then you find a new job that pays you better and all this other shit. Somebody knows that. Somebody knows where you're going. But when they ask, well, why did he quit? Oh, I think it was just too hard for him. Poor guy. You know? Like, no, you motherfuckers don't pay. You overwork and underpay, bitch. That's why I left. They know this shit. It's just easier to say you couldn't do it. So, I mean, I know you don't give a damn, or just be aware you don't give a damn about what people saying, or be aware giving a damn about what people are saying, I should say, okay? But you know, shit, I can get more by myself. That's what you're saying. It's the hermit with the more on your plate than you can handle. But in this case, this will be like, oh, you can eat. Somebody could be overweight out here. Yeah, the fat boys. Oh, you can eat. Yeah, Crush Groove. Somebody could be watching that. I love that damn movie. But yeah, you like, I could be at home watching Crush Groove, eating some DoorDash. You know what I mean? Not sitting around in somebody's garage where it's cold. You know what I mean? With niggas talking shit. You know, like that's what this feels like. Like, you know, and you don't want to sit in the cold garage. You want to sit in the comforts of your home. You know, everybody like, why he don't come and kicking anymore? And it's like, probably because him and Tom got into it the last time, and this. No, it's cold, motherfuckers, winter, and y'all still sitting outside Tom mama house in the garage. That's why, okay? It's just like, I don't know, G. It's like some shit like that. It's a lot. I feel like these are things you can eliminate, though. I feel like that's what you're doing, the elimination process. You're looking into it. The hermit holds up the lantern and looks at things. You don't eat everything at the buffet. You look and see, like, oh no, I don't want that, but I want that. Oh, I'm gonna get some of that. Oh no, I don't eat that shit. Right? That's like what this is. Yeah, you could be in the elimination process right now. But whatever you're gonna eliminate is gonna talk mad shit, and not necessarily shit about you, like F him and all that, but it's like they're gonna come up with some excuse about why you're not around. This could be family and shit. Why you don't hang out with your family or talk to your family. And it's like, oh, you know, he got mental problems and this and that. And it's like, no, you motherfuckers messy, G. Every Thanksgiving, every Easter, every birthday, like it's messy here. You know what I mean? Or whatever's going on, or y'all didn't come to my baby birthday party, or y'all don't even call, none of this shit. You know, so I don't come to y'all shit. I don't know what reason they say that you don't come, but it ain't the real one. Or, you know, it's somebody on here that's gonna try to save face in the next 7 days by throwing your name into some shit or throwing you under the bus, G. But if it's our bus, you cool. It don't run over the students. It break automatically for Divine University kids. Like that's one of ours. So, you know, if they trying to throw you under our bus, you get, that's why I said, yeah, God ends up like coming through. So if God was driving the bus that somebody was trying to throw you under, he immediately hits the brakes and picks you up, G, for sure. And that ain't no lie. Okay? Officially unable to tell a lie. Yeah. So just know that. Moon card. Okay? You may feel that deep down, whatever's going on. I don't know, it could be something you're trying to get out of or trying to fix it. I don't know. It's something going on. But I feel like you know in the end you're going to be all right, or that this is going to work itself out. You just don't know when. You know what I mean? And meantime, in between time, all this other that's probably why you like, fuck all this other shit that's going on. I got real shit going on, real problems and shit, you know? Even if they're not problems, they feel like problems to you, shit, you know? It's like, I gotta figure out how to pay these bills, this and that, you know what I mean? Take care of myself. I got kids, a girl, my mama is getting older, my dad and them, like, you know, I don't know, for y'all that take care of people. And it's like somebody wondering why you don't, I don't know, want to come and hang out and smoke weed. Like, bro, like I can smoke weed at home. When I smoke weed now, it's to calm down and shit from the stressful day I done had from working and doing all type of shit. It ain't just cause I smoke weed all day. Nate Dawl. And it's every day, not all day. I told you they be changing the lyrics. Okay? It's like I don't need to sit around and do that all day. I got shit to do. I gotta move, motherfucker. I got moves to make and shit. And then people wonder why you don't come and smoke weed with them. Man, come on, bro. All y'all do is smoke weed, G. You know? Somebody like, oh, maybe he quit smoking. Nah, I still smoke. And better weed, too. And by myself. And I got good food to eat after and shit. Like, it's not conducive for me to smoke weed with y'all. Like, it's not fun. It's not, you know, it's not like a recreational thing. I get depressed, sad. You know what I mean? I realize motherfuckers just stuck. It's just like some shit that make you, I don't know, bro. Whatever it is, divine masculine, you're leaving it right where it is, okay? Right where you found it, you're going to leave it there. And whatever, I feel like you shouldn't care about whatever these people are saying. And you probably don't. Unless it's something, like I said, you being framed or something like that. Like with babies and murders and shit. Then yeah, that's something you may need to look into, buddy. Because that's a lot more on your plate than you can handle, okay? Like you may actually need a lawyer or a paternity test to get out of something. Because it's getting... You know what I mean? It's like shit spreading around where people talking about it and looking at you like a deadbeat dad. And you like, the kid is not my son, G. Your name could be Mike, Michael, okay, or Jackson, or last name. But that's what you're saying. The kid is not my son. But it's like somebody got everybody so convinced that it is and shit. You looking like a deadbeat dad. And you like, yeah, I got to get down to the bottom of this. Or get this off my record. It's something like that, you know? Because it's like this making it bad for my career. You know, some shit like that. I need to get some shit expunged. Something like that, bro. Because it's that's why I feel like that would come out in this reading. I don't feel like it's that rando shit. Like golf course and this and that. You know, this is like I said, it could be the job. Where, you know what I mean, somebody talking down to the manager and shit about you and you quit the job and you may not even be worried about that job. But you could still be using that job as a reference at your next job. You know what I mean? Even if you have a job now, let's say you quit that job and then you go get another job and you put that job and the past job as a reference. That past job, people been talking mad shit. So when they call, they gonna be like, yeah, Brian left, like I said, the server room all fucked up. He kind of crashed our servers before he left, so good luck. And you didn't even do that shit. And it affects your new job. You know? They're like, oh, we don't want this guy on our team if he's doing that. Yeah, this type of shit, you didn't even do it. That's why I said something could be more serious. I don't feel like it's that light. You know what I mean? Or else I don't feel like it would come out in the reading. I was, you know, so I know it could be a bunch of situations. I have no clue, bro. But we are about to go to Patreon. If you'd like to follow us there, please click the link in the description box below this video here on YouTube to follow us on Patreon. If not, Divine Masculine, that's been your reading. Like I said, it may or may not have resonated with every single Divine Masculine. Still, thank you for visiting my channel and my Trippin' or Not Tarot. Please hit like, subscribe, share with your friends. Again, info for private readings will be below the video. You can purchase your Do You Gear Your Life Like Deck, your Dawl Phace deck at theghetto9.com. And I will talk to you later. Love you. Bye.